And hello, my lovelies. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer, and welcome to my channel, Guided Intuition Taurus. This is your every other monthly self-care 101 check-in. Okay, I'm going to do this every other month along with the monthly. So don't worry. Your July spiritual message is still coming. I just wanted to go ahead and get these out first, okay? Because I feel like we're so busy. Me too. I'm conditioned too. We're so guilty of, wanting to see what our perfect partner is doing, wanting to see when the money is coming in, wanting to know just everything except what the fuck is going on with ourselves. That's the truth. It's okay. Listen. Listen, okay? If you're looking for, this is, we're just going to get it. We're just going to get right into this. And there's nothing wrong with that. But once you have self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance, okay, all those things will be attracted to you. You won't have to go look for it. It'll just naturally come to you. We are taught and conditioned to seek things outside of ourselves, when we should first be seeking shit inside of us, and then all that shit outside of us will come to us, okay? So, yeah, I went ahead. This is not the whole reading, okay? Because how my phone is set up, I can only do 30 minutes each video. This is a hour and 30-minute reading, like, for real. It's the real deal. Ain't no plan. There is no way that I was going to do 3 videos for each sign. With July monthlies, hell no, I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I just couldn't do it. So what I decided to do was take 4 of the pull 4 questions from the spread that I feel like will give you guys that same effect. I mean, shit, it's going to be like 30 minutes with just these 4 questions, okay? So I feel like it would be very beneficial and helpful for you, okay? But if you do want to purchase this particular reading, you can, all right? And what we'll go over in the reading, in the Self-Care 101 Love reading, we will go over what Spirit needs you to do in order to bring about the desires of your heart and the change you want to see in yourself, okay? We will work in these 3 areas: spiritually, mentally, and physically. We will let Spirit flow free, going over any blocks and obstacles, and most importantly, a plan of action that will help you. So you can book that reading with me. All information is in the inbox, okay? And for anyone that say, "Oh my God, you over here, she's upselling too much." First of all, okay? How will they know what's available if I don't talk about it? Okay? No, I'm just playing. I mean, I don't mind. They can do that. But I love the love on my page. Like, y'all are so amazing, okay? But anyways, Taurus. As always, this might not resonate with everybody, okay? So, Taurus, you got to slow down. You got to slow down before you burn yourself out. Okay, as I was meditating in your energy, okay, I got a channeled message just for you guys from Spirit, okay? And it says as follows: Taurus, quiet your mind to hear. You're as busy as a bee, but what are you getting done? Or the question to ask is, what are you trying to cover up? It's time to unclothe your truth. So I feel as though what Spirit is guiding me to say is that some of you are covering up, staying busy, avoiding something that you don't want to face. But I'm here to tell you, with this strawberry moon that's coming in, not even a day, less than a day, you are going to have to face the things that you don't want to face in order to get the desires of your heart. It's going to happen. Why not do it willingly? So, you don't have to be like Sedge, you know what I'm saying, and get that shit. We all know what Sedge went through when Saturn was there, okay? But I'm trying to lighten the mood because I feel like a lot of heaviness, okay? There are some things that you're battling with. Not all, but I feel like even some addictions, even some, drinking or something to like And you guys know I love mimosas, okay? However, I feel like you're drinking to cover up and hide and pull away from reality. You're shutting friends out, family out, love out. Nothing can get into you. The only thing that can get into you is a coin. I feel like you're very, about your business. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's time to find a healthy, a balance. But honestly, like I said, it's time for you to quiet your mind. And when you quiet your mind, Taurus, you'll be able to hear the things that's going on inside of you and what you need to pay attention to. So in this self-care reading, we're going to address that, okay? So the questions that I asked Spirit concerning you, Taurus. Okay, so the first question that I asked Spirit concerning Taurus was, what should Taurus value and love more about themselves? Okay. So the first card that came up was forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So right now, okay, what Spirit wants Taurus to know and value more about yourself is that whatever you went through, okay, which you need to forgive some people for, okay, it didn't break you, okay? So in a sense, you can value your strength because whatever happened and whatever they did to you, that it didn't break you. You no longer need to hold on to this baggage, but you can release it because you're still here. And not only are you here, you're thriving despite you wanting to cut off people. The thing that you're focused on is your money. And I feel like all y'all money towards y'all, like y'all really in there, okay? You got, when it comes to your bag is secure. But Spirit is saying what we perceive as value, that money, that's really not value in a sense of Spirit wants you to value all that you've been through and that you're still here. So you can release and let go of whatever it is you're holding on. You feel like you have to hold on to it. Okay? Okay, what Spirit wants you to value about yourself, okay? It says, you move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Again, you guys are thrill seekers. You're spontaneous, okay? They want you to value, okay. So how Spirit is giving me, they want you to value how you adapt easily and quickly, okay? That's a gift. Maybe you just take that, you know what I'm saying? You don't really, look at it as anything. But the fact that how you are able to flow in whatever area you are, whatever you touch towards, it always, it always prospers. It always, flourishes, okay? So Spirit just wants you a value about yourself because that says a lot about you, okay? Value that. I feel like being that you've been hurt in the past, okay? Being that you've been hurt in the past, because I have to go here with the forgiveness because I just feel it. You're coming from a egotistical way. I don't know if that makes fucking sense, but that's a word. But it's like your ego is so high, my lovely. Because of whatever stuff happened to you, it hurt you in the past, you've built up this wall in this brick that nothing's going to come through, okay? So Spirit just wants you to remember how before this happened, okay, you were able to move beyond the constraints of your mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Like that's who you are at your core, Taurus. But being that these forgiveness or whatever took place, you get what I'm saying? You have built these barriers, these thick walls, like ain't nothing and no one getting through it. So Spirit wants you to go back and value who you are at your heart, at your core. Unclothe yourself. Show your true heart. That's what you're hiding because this person that's staying busy, don't have time for friends, don't have time for love, all about their money, party. I'm not saying you can't party. I'm just saying, but this, you're hiding behind certain things, okay? And even if that's not, I'm just giving a situation, but you know within yourself what's going on, okay? Also, what Spirit wants you to value, okay, and love more about yourself. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. You're a fun person, Taurus, okay? You like to have fun, okay? So Spirit wants you to go back and remember, value that about yourself. Don't take everything so serious. Value the joy, the carefree attitude, who is truly you at your core, okay? Also, what Spirit wants you to value more about yourself? This has been coming out a lot, and I've shuffled. You have the 7th chakra, okay? Archangel Uriel. They want you to value that you are not alone. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're hiding from the world and you're scared to expose, Spirit is saying that you are not alone. Call on your higher help. Call on your angels. Call on, Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, the universe, whatever it is you identify and believe with. You have help here that's extended to you. So they want you to remember that. Remember, value your guides, value God, value Spirit, as if in a sense of you're not alone and you don't have to do it all by yourself, but you have someone you can call on. Okay? Yeah, see? And yeah, I just feel like a sense of, ego, in a sense of a, cockiness is just really whatever happened to you. You just like, this shit ain't gonna never happen again. And you just like, you've buried that pain in you. And it's just festered and festered. And over the years, it's just built this, this thick ass wall that just nothing's coming through. Because another thing that Spirit wants you to value is your family, your loved ones, your friends who are there for you. Okay? Relationships, connection with human force. Okay? Because I feel like you've just shut people off. Like you're not, that's not you. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you are with it right now. And Spirit is asking you to know, to value these people in your life, or these people that He bring around you to enter your life. Okay? Also, what Spirit wants you to value about you. You have the man with holding a coin. So I feel like it could be male or female, okay? That you have a great work ethic, okay? You're very strong-minded. I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs are just, even if your job, you excel in everything that you do. So Spirit doesn't want to give you the negative, don't want you to think negative of the fact that, you are very financially secure, or, you're about your business, but Spirit wants you to value that. But they also want you to value this other stuff too, because it goes hand in hand, a healthy balance, okay? But Spirit is telling me that you already know that, but you're deliberately choosing not to value it because you're scared people are going to hurt you. You're scared that people are going to let you down. You're scared that if you give them an inch, they're going to take a fucking mile. So you decide you're not going to let them in. But Taurus, that's not how everybody's set up. Not how everybody is set up. Okay? Spirit, and to value yourself, okay, and to love yourself more, you have to get a new story. This story that you've told yourself that has built this barrier and built this wall against people, places, and things. Spirit is saying it is time to get a new story. It is time to walk away from that. Okay? Because Taurus, you're very sweet. You're very kind. You're very loving. I don't care what's going on or what facade or thing you're showing people. I see your spirit, but that's not what you're showing people. You're not being who you truly are at your core right now. Go ahead and go to the next question because I don't want to, mess it up. So how can Taurus accept themselves more? Okay. So how can Taurus accept this? Okay. How you can accept yourself more, okay? That never ending story that has you, that thing that you keep thinking about, keep replaying, kind of like, won't let go of, that's keeping you up, that's keeping you worried, that's keeping you drinking or doing whatever it is that you feel like you have to do to escape that. And even if it's not even drinking, because I just feel it, that I feel that too, but it could just be pushing people away. People that genuinely love you, like they're just not going to get in with you, okay? And I can hear it now. Understand, this is a self-care 101. This is to help bring those things to the surface that we suppressed down, okay? So we can deal with them and root them up and pluck them, throw them into the sea, okay? So I just want you to be mindful of that, okay? This is not the typical. This is for you to, look in and see, okay? See what's going on. A self-check-in with yourself. Yeah, so this never-ending story that you have, been telling yourself, in order to accept yourself, you have to let it go. Okay, you have to forgive. Forgiveness is not about them. Forgiveness is about us. I had to forgive. And I know you can do it. If I can forgive what I had to fucking forgive with my ex-husband cheating with my best friend since we were in the fucking 6th grade and I'm 30, okay? You can get through it, baby. You're not alone. But in order to get the change that you want to see, you have to let go of this story. This can't be your story anymore. Okay? And, because once that happens, once you let go of this story, okay, you're going to plan a new story, okay? Regeneration. And it talks about, and even how to help you get out of this is what I'm hearing from Spirit right now. Start grounding yourself. You need to ground yourself more. You need to connect more spiritually, okay? Because the kind of block that you have up right now, nothing's going to penetrate it. Nothing of this physical world. It has to be spiritual. Okay? Also, how you can accept yourself more, Taurus, is it says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north, okay? So in a sense of, I feel like some of you already know, your intuition speaks to you. You're very intuitive, okay? And I feel like even with it going spiritual, you're choosing not to go there because in a sense you just don't want to deal. But you're already doing it because you're trying to cover it up. So it's there. It's still bothering you. Why not just get rid of it, So we don't even got to do that anymore. Also, how Taurus can accept themselves more. It says failure. It's okay, Taurus. Stop beating yourself up. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. We're human. We make mistakes. Shit, I make them all the fucking time, okay? I'm talking just mistakes. But it's okay. That doesn't define you. You define you. And even if so, what if you did? You don't got to be so hard on yourself. See, I just broke down. I just broke through your ego, because before it was just like, but now I can feel you. I feel that hurt. Okay? But in order to accept yourself more, you have to be patient with yourself. I accept that everything happens in divine order, okay? You have to be patient with yourself. Okay? I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, okay? In order to accept yourself, like I said, it's going to take some time, but actually forgiving and letting go of those past hurts is what's going to restore that peace back into your life, which is going to restore you accepting you. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, okay, I could just hear it now. It's going to take patience. But if you really want to heal and you really want to not have to hide and cover yourself, these are the things that you have to do, okay? In order to accept yourself, it's going to take you to have vulnerability. So you're going to have to be vulnerable. You're going to have to be able to unclothe your truth, okay? And wear it show yourself for who you are, no matter what that looks like to anybody. You're going to have to be vulnerable in order to accept yourself. Because there are some things, you've been through a lot of things. And I feel like, and it's okay, you know what I'm saying, Taurus, like it's okay. I feel like you might hide in your accomplishments. And I feel like it's, you know, it's feeding your ego. But who you are at your core, you know, your core wants more. Your core wants to mingle with people. Your core wants to fall in love. Your core wants adventure, you know, communication. But because of that unforgiveness, you won't give yourself what yourself wants. Okay? So now the third question I asked is, how can they see their worth? Okay? You're being, those insecurities that you have about yourself, you're being guided to give it over to God, okay? And let your true self sparkle, okay? So I feel like you hide behind things because you're not comfortable with being in your skin. You might be like, you know, I love to call myself an awkward, unique weirdo, okay? You might be in that category. So you tend to hide yourself, okay, in who you are. However, to see your worth, okay, you're going to have to be who you truly are. You're not going to be able to accept yourself or know your worth because you're portraying to be something that you're not, okay? In order to accept yourself more, you have to listen to your intuition, okay? Your intuition is, this is the second time this came out too, is warning you about some decisions and some things that you are making that are not good for yourself. Bump if it's good for everybody else, that's not good from yourself, okay? That is diminishing to your worth, your acceptance of yourself, okay? How can you see yourself, your worth more is when you let go of this victim mindset. Because I know what happened to you was wrong. Like shit, a lot of things that happened to me were wrong. But guess what? If you gotta come, you can't change anything until you're willing to take responsibility of it. Okay? You're being how you, Taurus, can see your worth more is name your higher self. So it's time for you to operate in your higher vibration and not so much from your lower vibration, okay? In order to see your worth, you have to let go of that lower vibration and it's going to be there, but you have to operate more in your higher one, okay? Also, to see your worth, okay, you're going to have to check yourself. Check in with yourself. In the sense of, you know, you might have to read a self-help book. You might have to say some affirmations. You might have to meditate. You got to check in with yourself. Check your vibe. There's a reason why you're doing everything that you're doing. And if you check your vibe, if you check in with yourself, if you have that one-on-one relationship with yourself, if you do self-care 101, it will be revealed to you. To see your worth, just be willing to say yes. Yes to forgiving. Yes to changing that story that you told yourself. Yes to checking your vibe. Yes to new friendships. Yes to love. Yes to yes, yes, yes. Okay? But in order to see your worth and accept yourself, you're going to have to surrender. Surrender. And it is going to take you to be honest with yourself. To see your worth, you're going to have to be honest about some stuff that it might be very hard to be honest about. But I can tell you this. With this new moon, the strawberry moon is coming, you know, it's all these emotions are being up on the surface. It's going to come out. You can't hide it. Or you can't fight it, my love. So I would honestly just go to the flow. I seriously was. If I were you, I would just seriously like go with the flow. Now, okay, the last question I asked was, what rules and conditions can Taurus release to awaken self-love? Awaken to the power of self-love. Look at this. I want to show you. Look at this. You have the thinking woman, okay, and the thinking man, and the door to romance, okay? Now, this is a message. This might not be for all, but I told you love can come through. So there is someone, a thinking woman, who truly matches you, okay? Male or female, that truly match you, okay? That has been thinking about you, and you probably, you know, thinking about them, but really not, you know, thinking about them eternally, but not focusing on them. And I feel like, Taurus, this has happened multiple times with you, but you won't let him in. And this could truly lead to the door to romance. This could be someone that balances you. You know what I'm saying? Someone that matches you, someone that understands you, that you can honestly be yourself with. Because see, thinking woman, thinking man, they grab that. But those blocks are up so high, and you know that past hurt and unforgiveness will not, you won't allow this in. But the universe wants to bless you with love, Taurus. Like for real, like wants to bless you with love. Okay? And what rule and condition can you release to awaken to the power of self-love is caring connections. Open up your heart, be vulnerable, and let people in. Not everyone is going to hurt you. Not everyone is going to lie to you. Not everyone is going to do you like the others did. But first, you must be willing and willing to make caring connections. Okay? In order to awaken, what rules and conditions can you release to awaken to the power of self-love? It's crazy because usually people need to put up boundaries. You need to take yours down to awaken to the power of self-love. So you can create connections and caring connections, not just connections, caring connections that are not going to leave you like it did, okay? And you know this. The crumbling. What are you clinging onto? It's time for you to give yourself a new story. It's time for a new story. Yeah, it's time for you to, it's time for you to get a new story. It's time for you to tell yourself a new story instead of the same one that you've been telling yourself, okay? And also, what you can release to awaken to the power of self-love is trusting your intuition. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Listen to your intuition, because your intuition speaks to you heavily, Taurus. But you've even blocked that out in a sense. It's okay, but listen to your intuition. Your intuition will guide you in all truth, all knowing, and all light. Okay. Also, in order to awaken, okay, I'll just read the whole question. What rules and conditions can you release, Taurus, to awaken to the power of self-love, okay? It's how you have a new career, okay? So I feel like you really need to find a healthy balance concerning your work, okay? Because with so much work that you're pouring out, you can't pour into yourself. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, if if you can, it might be time for you to, start looking for a new career, looking for something that, doesn't suck all the life out of you. You get what I'm saying? But leaves you sometimes so you can take care of yourself, because what good are you if you can't function spiritually, mentally, or physically? They're all is equally important, So I feel like, yeah. So I hope that was beneficial for you, Taurus. I hope that that brought you some kind of clarity. I just want to tell you, I love you. Whoever resonated with this, I love you. I love you so much, and I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and so much peace. And I know before the dawn, it is dark, but the light will come. The light will come, my lovely, okay? It truly, 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 truly will, okay? And I was debating with doing these readings because, it's different if someone's asking for this. But just to freely put it out there, it is going to make you dig deep and make you think and go to some places that are very fucking uncomfortable. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. But in order to get the change that you want to see, in order to get the desires of your heart, these are the places that you have to go. So I love you so much. You are amazing, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how you feel. And I will catch you guys in my next video.